Hi, John Kavakis here. I've got a question for you. It may seem a little bit early to ask this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What are you doing to prepare yourself for Easter? Now, we don't generally think of doing things to prepare ourselves for Easter, but I think you'd have to agree we are in most unusual times. And there doesn't seem to be an end to some of the things we're going through for quite some time. So as we approach Easter, it would behoove us to prepare our hearts, prepare our spirits to be ready to celebrate what is the most important day in the history of all mankind, the day that our Savior and Lord was resurrected from the grave. So, as we think about how to prepare ourselves, we've got a path that you can follow, and it's something that we can all do together. I promised you that we were going to find things that we can do together as a congregation, whether or not we are physically present with each other or whether or not we are virtually present with each other. We're still the same congregation, still the same body, still the same wonderful people that have come together for Warrenton Bible Fellowship. So, as you think about that, I've got another question to ask you. What do you think when I say the word Lent? Now, some of you that may have grown up in a more structured, more liturgical church see Lent as something you do before Easter. You got to give something up, and you got to be ready, and you know, it has some sort of sacrifice. And I remember when I was a kid, kids in my neighborhood said, "Oh, I'm giving up pizza, or I'm going to give up candy," or so on and so forth. But that's not really what Lent is all about. It's about getting ready to observe the resurrection. And it's not about giving things up. It's about making more time for Christ. This is something that's been in the church since 325 A.D. Council of Nicaea passed the idea of observing Lent. And so we've got an easy way for you to do this. Our precious sister, Carolyn Sachs, has come up with it. She sent it to me, and I wanted to go out to all the congregation. So it's a Lent calendar. And starting next Wednesday, February 17th, every day it's got something small you can do to set aside some time for Christ. 40 days. 40 days of preparation. Now, 40 days means a lot. It rained for 40 days. Jesus was in the wilderness for 40 days. There was 40 days between the resurrection and the ascension. So Lent is 40 days because it's an important number to God. And every day you'll have something small to do to set aside some time for Jesus Christ. It's an easy to follow chart. I have enjoyed reading through it. I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm looking forward to doing it with you. There's also a letter that will accompany that, and it's got some ideas of where you can find resources and studies and that sort of thing. And we're going to send this out to everybody in our contact list. Now, if you're listening to this, you should receive that email either sometime today or tomorrow, sometime soon. Check your email, check your spam folder. But if you're listening to this and you're not on our contact list, I'm going to give you my email address. You can email me and I will send it to you directly. Now, we've got a lot of people that are in our online congregation that aren't necessarily on our contact list. We would love that opportunity to pray for you. We would love that opportunity to share Lent together with you. So I hope this edifies you. I promised you that we would find things that we would do together, whether we are physically together or virtually together. There'll be more of this coming. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. Meanwhile, pray about Lent, and let's start celebrating it next Wednesday, the 17th. God bless you. I look forward to hearing from you.